Some motherfuckers, after a victory in the previous round with the white pieces, again it's time to go with black. And for the third time in this tournament, my opponents open with e5, sorry, with e4, and I select to respond with e5. Knight f3, knight c6, and now my opponent had prepared the Scoth opening, the Scoth attack. It takes, knight f6. I always respond with knight f6 with the best move. But okay, the position is so sharp, so I recommend us to play knight f6, but only if you have so well prepared this position. If not, it's not the best idea. Okay, knight c6, bc6, e5, attacking knight. The position now is so sharp because white position, well, sorry, white pawn structure is better, but it's not easy. Queen e7, pinning the pawn. Queen e2, knight d5. Okay, and now the problem is that my opponent plays a move that I have no in the radar. I have not prepared this move. She came with g3. Yes, it's not maybe not the sharpest move ever, but it's interesting. Okay, here the main move was c4. Now black have two normal responses, knight b6 or bishop a6. h4 here is a move was playing nowadays sometimes. Knight e2 is the other move, following knight f3 or knight e4, something like that. Gary Kasparov played this Koth attacks many times, so that's interesting. No, this I don't know if this is Scott attack or it's just Scott opening. Okay, but my opponents play g3. And here the better response is transposed to another main line with g6. With this line there are many games. We're playing c4 first, bishop b6, b3, bishop d7, bishop b2, sword castle, bishop b2, rook here, bishop takes, c takes, bishop f1, takes, c takes, knight c3 and c6. But okay, this position is more or less equal according to the machine. There are how many? 400 games with a score of, I remember at 49%, yes, 49.3%. Well, there are 400 games, or there are so much. But okay, according to the machine, this position is more or less equal. Black have a rook and two pawns, and white have two pieces. But okay, during the game, I just don't remember that this line, and I don't think about maybe with g6 we can transpose how to that. I don't think about that. I don't know, but I just don't think. I was thinking about a5 too, who is playable, but it's not the best. But okay, if you read this position, know that you should play with g6 and enter in all of that. And okay, I don't care if the position is equal, you should enter in all of that. I play f6, which looks like a so logical move because I attack in e5 and I watched some lines where black, sorry, white just take on f6, and but this endgame is fine for black. But okay, my opponent came with c4, normal move, that's the best, bishop a6. And here she played the best move, with b3, sacrificing the e5 pawns. e5 pawn. The two most employed moves are or take on f6 or e6, that's the other most employed move. But my opponent played b3, who is the best, and yes, I'm not going to comment so much about my opponent's moves because he just play all the best moves during all the games as he plays perfectly. So I just cannot say so much. Okay, here, yeah, here, yeah, I don't know how to say about that game because now white is better. Like, who look strange that I only make just one small inaccuracy with f6, who looks like a completely normal move, and now white is better. Okay, c4, bishop a6, and b3, great move, sacrificing the e5 pawn. Okay, of course I cannot take with the queen because here the knight is hanging. So f takes e5 is the best move according to the machine. I go long castle first to later take on e5, which is not the best idea. Was strong, take on e5, and after bishop here, don't go long castle, just defend the knight, going to f6. And now black have many plans. One was play e4, closing this bishop. d5 was another option, trying to fight for the center. Now queen e1, interesting, coming to a5. And I like queen e6 to can develop the f8 bishop. But okay, I go long castle, bishop d2, and I finally take the pawn, sword castle. And again, I make another mistake with queen f6. That's not the plan here, but it's so difficult to play here, and white position is better. So I, during all the moves, I doesn't make the best move, but I cannot criticize because the position is so difficult. I just should learn better this line and don't play f6. Yes, and congratulate my opponent because he plays also good. Okay, here the machines play like this. For example, knight f6, followed by d5, king b8. But all of the lines are so good for white. e4, that's another option. I just play queen f6 with the idea of play bishop c5 and rook f8. That's my idea and attack the f2 pawn. But there are no time to make that. Bishop b2, rook e8, defending e5, queen h5 to provoke g6, and of course she's attacking the rook and the knight. G6, and now zero return to d1. Very great idea. And now I just need to leave d5 with the knight. And now a4, very good move, followed by a5 at the next move. And here I try to play active and sacrifice the piece just to take some initiative. But she just take my piece and later she give me back the piece to just kill me. Bishop here. And here, okay, me, I was thinking about these lines. And later came with the rook to f8 and attack f2. I was dreaming about activate like this and had a great position with the central pawns. But she just gave me back the piece with knight d2, and here the first line I was thinking that I was playing good, but here I stopped to think and I just realized that I completely lost. Okay, I had how many pawns? I have 3 pawns. So I have 3 pawns and a rook against for two pieces. But the problem is that my king is so unsafe, and my central pawns are unstable, and I cannot defend the central pawns. So yes, I'm completely lost. I play king d8, who is the best move, bishop d6, but I just cannot defend. Okay, here rook 8, f8, I don't know what I can play that move. He played d4 and just queen c6. I just forget rook there. Queen f5, queen knight d4, and just the rest went so easy for white. So okay, that's I cannot say so much about that loss because just my opponent play a 100% accuracy game. She goes with white pieces. I fall in opening prep. So yes, of course I can play better. It's not say no, I cannot make more. Yes, I can play better. I when I lose a game, I can play better. I can learn better the opening. I can yes know more theory in this position. I can play g6 instead of fucking f6 to take a pawn, and later I can defend better. But principally, I lost this game because first I don't know the theory with g3, but later my opponent plays also good. So congratulations to my opponent, and let's see if I continue better the tournament. Bye bye, motherfuckers.